You're going to grow your plants, but you're going to kill your soil, which is going to make more work for you in the future. You're going to get more pests, so you're going to have to put herbicides, and pesticides, and fungicides. You're killing the soil even more. So I advocate for healthy soil. This healthy soil makes healthy plants. And healthy plants make healthy food. And healthy food creates healthy people. It's really, we're connected, we're in this system too. So let me go into planting a tree and the methods that I use, and then we'll go over and I'll actually plant the tree for you. So we have a pear tree here. And when you first buy a tree from the nursery, there's often a lot of growth down here in the lower area. Most of your fruit trees are grafted. So you can see down here is the original rootstock. Often you can have dwarf rootstocks. If you really pay attention to the different rootstocks, you can find ones that are specific to your area that they've developed over time. And then you can graft whatever you want onto that. But there can be a dwarf rootstock. There can be all different kinds of characteristics with the rootstocks that you can graft onto based on your location. So we have a Bartlett pear, and what we'll want to do is create an environment in the ground where we're holding on to moisture. So we're going to put wood. We're going to dig a hole that was twice as deep as the pot, twice as wide, and we're going to be filling that with a lot of dirt at the bottom. I use cardboard. It's readily available and easy to recycle. And if you bury it underground, it holds on to moisture. And it'll break down in about a year, and the roots will be able to go through that. But I kind of make I contain the pot with when I plant it in the hole, I wrap the hole in cardboard so it holds the moisture in the ground, and it kind of forces the roots down a little bit more the first year. And yeah, so we can go into that. And heavy mulching, you're going to want to mulch your perennials. It holds on to moisture and that breaks down into humus. If you take grass clippings about that high and pile them up, they'll break down to about like that. Humus here to help moisture keep it. So it takes a lot of humus. Every year you're having to mulch a lot, and it'll just keep breaking down, and you're building up that percentage in your soil of humus from less than 3% that we have natively here, all the way up to 30%. And if you have weeds, all they're trying to do is they're telling you what's wrong with the soil. They're telling you what's missing. They're telling you the soil's too compacted. Because every seed has its own germination conditions that it needs based on what kind of plant it is. If it's a decompactor plant, like a dandelion, their job is they have a taproot that goes down that's meant to decompact. They're saying this is too compacted for life. Not a lot of things can grow here, so my job is to decompact it so it sends that taproot down, and when it dies back the next year, that's a channel for moisture to go into the ground. Like you aerate your lawn, you're plugging holes in it. That's essentially what the nature's doing, just in a dozen slower. So, should we go over and plant this tree?
Sure.
Right. I'm going to demonstrate how to set up a raised bed on bare earth. It doesn't matter what the ground is. It could even be concrete. But here we're putting down a layer of cardboard first, which will block all the weeds from coming up, and it'll help hold the moisture. And we're going to do about a couple layers of cardboard, and then we're going to add our thicker mulch right on top of that. And we're just going to do a lasagna sort of approach, like you're making a lasagna, different layers.
that's good leaves.
Yeah, this is some good leaves.
We can't get those down where I'm from. Too bad. We used to get a lot of pine needles.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, leaves are great. So we're just using some, sorry about the dust, just some bare, regular old dirt right out of the ground. And we're going to mix that in with our leaves and bark and manure. We've got some goat manure here. And we're going to just build up layers of each material and work your way up. You can even add at this point one more layer of cardboard if you want.
Yeah, Marshall loves it. It's got those easy ones on.
And it's nice to wet it as you go. So if we could maybe get a hose and just kind of...
So the problem with holy basil here is that it doesn't survive the winters. So you have to, if you have it in a pot, you have to let it die or bring it inside to keep it alive in the winter. All three herbs have very gently calming effects on the nervous system and tend to be uplifting to the mood. So holy basil even is considered a good herb to drink the tea of before you meditate or before you go to church, because it enhances a spiritual state of mind. So that's one way that holy basil is used. And these three herbs, all three of them are really good for children because they have such a gentle effect and they're good tasting. You might want to, you could mix the three of them and add honey to them. They're really good herbs for teaching kids how to grow herbs and then to make their own tea. So I'm going to be up here. You can come and get samples of teas. You can grab a bag of tulsi if you would like to try to make some yourself. And the handout here tells how to make tea, how to make an infusion from the dried or fresh herbs.
My name is Stephen and my wife Cindy. We're from Terroir Seeds in Chino Valley. We're an heirloom seed company, so we focus on home gardeners all across the U.S. and about 85 countries. But our focus is home gardeners and the older heirloom open pollinated seeds, and there's multiple reasons for that. Mainly it's flavor, because when you look at any older seed, it's always aunt or grandma or somebody, that it's the name that it's passed down generation to generation. So those seeds have been carried all across the world, and every single year, every single generation, they've done well enough to be valued enough to be handed down. Some of them were so valued, like the Nebraska wedding tomato, were literally given as dowry for new brides going to the Nebraska territory. And it lived in the Nebraska territory. So planting seed for some people is as simple as dropping a seed into the ground, covering it, putting a little water on it, and moving. For other cultures, planting seed is a time-honored tradition with ceremonies, with dances, with prayers, not just here in America, but worldwide. So why is seed honored so much? Well, seed carries the food forward and ensures our survival. So it just kind of stands to reason that if we learn how to plant seed in the most beneficial and productive